Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be building a tropical bird sanctuary on my island, and I'm so excited because for those of you who don't know me, I am a huge bird lover. And so I grew up with lots of birds, cockatiels, parakeets, parrots, and I was just really excited to do this build. As you can see, I have all these items in my inventory, so I am ready to show you guys what I did. So I'm going to be using Flora and Julia's house as the villager houses that are going to be a part of this sanctuary. So the first thing I did is I moved their houses. So first you can see I'm moving Julia's house. And I already have like this little area where I'm gonna build it, so I just put it right over the sand paths. I'll have on the screen, I'll have how big villager houses are, just in case you guys are wondering, in case that's helpful. And then right afterwards I moved Flora's house, and I also decided to go ahead and pick out an incline. So I went ahead and went with the natural ramp, just because it's supposed to be very naturistic, and I built it as well as paid it all off in the same day, just because I wanted to get all of that out of the way. So now that that's all done, the next step is to go ahead and get into the Island Designer app, and I will have this flower sand path in the description. I will have all the codes I use here in the description, but I think this path is so adorable. There's even like a little flamingo on the path as well, but it's mostly like a sand flower path, and this is the main path that I decided I'm going to be using for my island just because it's so cute. And this actually took me forever, believe it or not. As you can see, Julia is constantly in the way. I mean, it is her own yard, so I don't blame her, but also it made it really hard to get this done. So as you can see, I'm just making the path go up to both of their houses. Like I said, this took quite a while. I also wanted to point out that I also went to a tropical bird sanctuary when I went to Israel the last good summer we had, which was the summer of 2019, and I will be trying to include some pictures here on the screen that I got of that, because that is essentially what I'm trying to recreate here. Okay, so now I was just about done with the path. So over here I went and built these cliffs. I'm pretty sure I made them about 5 squares wide, and I just built them right between Julia and Flora's house because I wanted to build like a little waterfall and a little water hole in that area. So then up here I'm waterscaping the waterfall, and then I went ahead and waterscaped the little watering hole that I put out for the flamingos. So during this part I just waterscaped a little bit more on the top. Now you can see I started actually decorating using the items. So the first item I placed was the Bunny Day arch. Now I know some of y'all are like terrified of Bunny Day and you don't like the items, but I think they're cute, and a lot of them are like egg furniture stuff and birds lay eggs, so it's just really cute and works really well with this whole build. And then I placed the festival float on the very top of the cliff, and I was surprised that it fit, honestly. So now I'm just taking a bunch more custom designs. So I got back into my Island Designer app, and I'm just placing these monstera leaves and these hibiscus flower designs, and these are also the codes that are part of the flower sand path, so that code will be in the description as well. So here I went ahead and placed a bird cage, and this is the first one I placed. It's the one customized in pink, and I just thought it was so cute. And it looks like my character is like singing to the bird. I just think they're so cute and realistic looking, and I really love this item. And then I started placing the flamingos around the little watering hole. And during this part, Flora's walking up to her house. She's so cute. So then you'll see that throughout this video I place more bird cages in different colors just throughout the sanctuary, because this is my incorporation of the parrots that I saw at the bird sanctuary I went to, because there were all kinds of birds there. And then I placed down these peacock butterfly models, and I just thought they looked really cute here. And then here you see I'm placing a succulent plant. I just tried to place down a lot of plants and stuff to make it look very naturistic. And then here I'm placing a flower stand on each side. So I placed the yellow one on the left and the pink one on the right. But if I do get the blue one, then I will be replacing that with the yellow one, because I think it looks cute, because it's kind of like a resemblance for Julia and Flora's house colors. And then you'll see throughout the rest of the video, I'm just placing items that end up working with this build. Like I said, whenever I went to the bird sanctuary in Israel, there were a ton of different birds, a ton of different parrots. There was an ostrich there. It was really cool. So here I went ahead and placed down a nest, because I had this code for a nest, and I will have that in the description as well. So I placed that down here, and then I grabbed one of the bunny day eggs, which was the wood egg, and I dropped it on the nest, and I think it looks so cute. It actually looks like a bird's nest and a bird egg. I don't really know if that's how flamingo nests look. They're probably a lot bigger than that, but I felt like that was the closest resemblance due to limited items. And then I placed a bunch of bird feathers down, just because the same way that dogs and cats shed a lot, birds lose a lot of feathers. We would find feathers all over our house, and we still do. So then during this part, I went to my beach to pick up some green mums and some pink lilies, just because I wanted to incorporate a lot of flowers on this build as well. And then here I'm eating coconuts, because I grabbed a bunch of coconut trees and some bamboo. So here you'll see it was a huge struggle trying to even plant these. There was just no room. There's like this awkward space between the cliffs and the houses, and I tried to put down like the coconut trees here, and I also tried the bamboo, but it didn't work. They wouldn't plant next to the houses, they wouldn't plant next to the cliffs, and they wouldn't plant behind them. So that just wasn't working. So in the end, I ended up planting them elsewhere, but here you can see I'm just planting the flowers, and then you'll see where I ended up planting the coconut trees and the bamboo. And then during this part, I planted a bunch of bamboo trees behind the cliffs just because I wanted some trees poking out behind just to make it look, once again, just more natural, naturistic. I also really liked the way this turned out on the map. And then here I grabbed some festival stages and I placed them down just because when you run over them, there's like a ton of feathers that fly up, and I thought it would be really cute to place like on the paths and stuff, so yeah. And then during this part, I moved the little deer scare item and I placed down a rattan end table, and I also placed a fruit basket right on top of it just because there's a lot of birds and parrots that love eating fruit, and so I just wanted to incorporate that in there. So after all that, I was pretty much done. This actually took me a lot longer than it looks. I did some extreme editing to get it to this time limit, but I'm really proud of the way it turned out, and you guys might not be able to tell what this is at first glance, but I did my best with the limited items I had, and I think it's a really, really cute place for Flora and Julia's houses to be. I love the birdcage items. I love all the different colors you can use to customize them, and I will probably be adding more stuff to this area, but for now I feel like this is pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of it, and if this isn't your thing, I totally understand, but no hate because this took me a while. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another video of mine and sticking all the way through. I apologize if my voice still sounds a bit raspy in this video. My throat's just been a bit scratchy this week, so yeah. Anyways, again, if you are new to my channel and you enjoy this kind of content, you should definitely consider liking and subscribing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!